Tim and Joel on Nova.
So I'll hand over Glossies on screen to you first, Joel Creasy.
Yeah.
It is my Super Bowl today. Is the Tony Awards. I've been keeping you updated the whole way through. I'm very proud. We did try to get her on the line, but hey, it's about 3 a.m. in New York and they are at the after parties and they're having a good time.
Yes.
But Australia's own Sarah Snook won Best Actress in a Play for Picture of Dorian Gray, produced by our friend Michael Castle, and huge. Like, she plays 27 or so characters in that show.
In one show.
Yeah.
Have a listen to her acceptance speech.
It's an intimidating room full of incredibly talented people. This means so much for a little Australian girl to be here on Broadway. Yeah.
Love her so much.
And as we discovered, Sarah Snook. Even though I
Sarah
don't want to say that,
Snook.
like you know how like you go, it's Moet.
Yeah,
I don't want
it's
to say
Moet.
it.
Yeah.
You want to say Maui?
I want to say Moe.
It's Moet.
I want to say Sarah Snook.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an Australian.
Yeah, Snooky. Elphaba herself,
Oh, yes.
Cynthia Erivo, hosted the entire awards. She opened with a big glamorous number. She ended on, and I'm telling you, I'm not going,
Which
from
you
Dreamgirls.
sang for us last week.
Which I sang last week. And she was excellent. Excellent,
I mean,
Cynthia. She knocked it out of the park.
She's one of the greatest vocalists of all time.
Yeah.
But she was there with Oprah as well.
But what's the other thing? What's that other thing in there? You get a car.
Yeah, she was doing
I
some
love
crowd
that.
work. Cynthia was walking around. She had Adam Lambert singing it with her at one point.
Oh, yeah, I saw a
and-
bunch of people like doing some ad libs and going off and doing some vocal runs.
And
Yes.
Cynthia was dressed like she was one of the general managers at JB Hi-Fi, I noticed.
She had so many different costume changes. Oh, yeah, she loves a piercing.
She loves a
Cynthia
piercing.
Erivo.
Yeah,
She's cool.
She's very cool.
And then, of course, the big one was the race for the Best Actress in a Musical. Was it going to be Audrey McDonald, who is, the Meryl Streep, or Pussycat Doll's own Nicole Scherzinger,
obviously
BFF
our
for
girl,
life.
and she won.
She won! Now,
That voice control.
incredible. I also want to point out that a lot of them, fair enough, a lot of the leads that were nominated were having the Saturday shows off or having the Sunday matinee off. Nicole did Friday night, Saturday matinee, Saturday night, Sunday matinee, and went to the Tonys, performed that, and then took her Tony Award home.
Incredible.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Can we move on to some other gossip?
Sure, bro. Okay, this is Billie Eilish and her new BF.
Now, he's from Paper Towns with Cara Delevingne
Okay.
and other movies. Oh, and
Et
Fault in Our
cetera.
Stars.
What's his name?
What is his name again?
Nat Wolf.
Nat Wolf.
Nat Wolf.
That's Kill.
Wolf?
Wolf.
Doesn't ring
Wolf.
any.
Wolf.
Wolf.
Anyway, good on you, Billy.
Doesn't ring any bells.
No.
Happy for her.
Next glossy, there's a double Chris Martin to give you.
Okay.
What's happening with this?
So, last week,
Oh, I saw
we
something.
reported on the exclusive news that Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson had broken up,
Yes.
as we thought.
Yes.
However,
What?
on stage,
Yes.
Chris Martin said this, which is a reference to watching her movie that's out now.
The Materialist. Yes. Have a listen to this. This is so weird because they broke up. This is so weird.
Thank you so much, everybody. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Don't forget to see Materialists. We love you.
Just
Don't forget
giving
to see Materialist.
Giving his ex plugs.
Yeah. I
Maybe
would
they're
never.
not broken up.
Of course they are.
How do you
Stop
know
being
that?
engaged for 6 years too. It's lame.
How do you know
Oh, no,
that,
fiance is
though?
a sexy word.
But not
I want
for
to be
6
engaged
years.
for ages.
Oh, well, that's true.
I've got to save it for the wedding. Is this the same concert that
Guess who else was there?
Celine Dion
Have a look
herself
at
was
this.
there?
She looked like if my 6-year-old son was wearing one of my suits.
Yeah, she looks like Matilda.
Yes.
She looks like Matilda from...
At least she had the jacket on front facing.
My beautiful sister. You make my heart go on and on.
Anyway,
She received a standing ovation.
did she?
She should.
There you go.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel